What's up guys, TC here, and welcome to another episode of Starbound Nightly. And today we've got some really cool new toys in the Nightly, in the form of a jump pad and an avian air booster, and these are actually really cool. These are going to be, in my opinion, going to be big game changers. If you look here at the jump pad, at first it just kind of looks like a trampoline. It's these little pads you put on the ground and they kind of bounce you around. They prevent fall damage and stuff, but they can be powered on and off, and if you power them and you jump underneath them, they actually launch you really high. So just one will shoot you that high, and on top of it they're actually they're additive, I believe, so you can put several of them together and go really high like that. So let me fall down here and I'm going to show you some other really cool properties about them. They don't just act on the player too, they act on all entities. So over here at this little pad you'll see normally a rocket launcher would just fly into the wall, but here it actually deflects it, and it does that with all projectiles. So for instance, this is a little cell launcher, and it normally just kind of hits stuff, but it bounces there. It does it with flamethrowers, I mean everything. Here's a water gun. Here's a rainbow gun, a little gnome launcher. It does it with things you wouldn't expect, like thrown items, and also any entity really. So fire will bounce, and it just continues to bounce around until it lands eventually. So that's really cool. One other really unique property is because it acts on all entities, you can use this to the effect to push items around, and we've never had this ability before. So for instance, let's turn this on, let's throw this little gnome gun into it, and you'll see the gnome gun goes way up in the air. So you could use this to transfer items around, and I think eventually it's going to be directional. Currently it can only be placed on the wall facing up, but I think it's eventually going to be a directional thing where you can have it facing whatever direction you want, which will allow us some really cool inventions. Like right now these boosters are good for making things like a space elevator, or if you want to transfer items upwards, there's a lot of potential with that. But I think once we get directional transfer, we'll be able to do a lot of stuff with dungeons and inventions all together. So I think that's really cool that you'll be able to transfer items around, shoot them around, and it has some really funny effects too. So like, here's the distance a flamethrower normally shoots, but if we turn this on and we go way up here, look how far it shoots it. Like, it shoots it way up. So there's a lot of fun stuff I think we can do with this. The other one is the what is it, avian air booster. Now what this does, this applies that low gravity effect. So this is how high I jump now, and I'm in kind of low grav now. But if we switch to admin, or out of admin, and we turn this on, it will apply that lightness effect. So now we jump way higher and we fall much slower. So this is kind of a, I mean, it's not super useful, but there's quite a lot you can do with it, especially in dungeons, to apply that effect to players. And you'll see it lasts for, I don't know, probably 30 seconds, 20 seconds. So as long as you keep it available to be applied to the player, you can keep them, you know, boosted up. They did a little more with the tenants and the colonies. They added a few new tenants, although I haven't been able to spawn them in yet. And I'm debating whether or not I should include spoilers in these videos, like related to missions. So you guys let me know in the comments what you want, because there has been some stuff related to the bosses in these new nightlies, and I'm not sure if I want to include them or not. You guys let me know if you want them in, if you don't want them in. If you want them in, and just maybe put like a spoiler alert on there so you don't know. I'm not sure. You guys let me know in the comments section. That's all I have for you guys today, and I'll talk to y'all later.